J. Rense Hilario, also known as the leader of Socorro Bayanihan Services Incorporated or SBSI Senior Aguila, has been arrested through an issued warrant today, November 7, by the National Bureau of Investigation. This comes after 21 cases have been filed against Hilario and other officials of SBSI by the prosecutors of the Department of Justice for qualified trafficking in person, facilitation of child marriages, and solemnization of child marriages and child abuse. In light of the recent murder of Filipino radio broadcaster Juan Humalon, locally known as DJ Johnny Walker, foreign ambassadors have openly condemned the brazen attack, calling it a threat on democracy as they pressed local authorities to bring the perpetrators to justice. British Ambassador to the Philippines Laura Phil stated that journalists must be able to do their job free of violence, as she highlighted that free media is the cornerstone of democracy. Meanwhile, the Embassy of Switzerland issued a statement on Facebook stressing on the protection of press freedom being crucial for a thriving democracy, citing that the attack was not only on one individual but an assault on the fundamental pillar of democracy. German Ambassador Andreas Pfaffernoschke shared a tweet of the Netherlands Embassy in the Philippines containing a statement from the Media Freedom Coalition or MFC, as he emphasized that impunity must not be tolerated. Subsequently, Senator Mark Villar released a statement calling for the protection of local journalists, saying that Filipinos should not experience the loss of their loved ones while practicing their profession, vowing to continue to seek measures to protect media personnel, as he cited Senate Bill No. 2335, also known as the Journalist Protection Act, which he filed last July 20 of this year. Humalon's slay is the fourth killing of a broadcaster under the Marcos Jr. administration after Renato Blanco, Percy Lapid, and Crescenciano Benduquin. The United Nations on Tuesday, Philippine time, warned the bombarded Gaza Strip was becoming a graveyard for children, as UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres urged an immediate ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas conflict.
Gaza is becoming a graveyard for children. Hundreds of girls and boys are reportedly being killed or injured every day. More journalists have reportedly been killed over a 4-week period than in any conflict in at least 3 decades. The way forward is clear. A humanitarian ceasefire now. All parties respecting all their obligations under international humanitarian law now. This means the unconditional release of the hostages in Gaza now.
Israel's retaliatory strikes have killed 10,222 people, including more than 4,000 children in the densely populated and besieged Gaza Strip, according to its health ministry. Meanwhile, Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declared during an interview that there will be no ceasefire or general ceasefire in Gaza without the release of hostages, but will continue with tactical pauses in order to allow passage for humanitarian goods and hostages. Hours prior, during his meeting with foreign ambassadors, Netanyahu also warned that if the Middle East falls in the axis of terror, Europe will be next and no one will be safe, which he presented as the predominant reason behind the battle Israel has waged against Hamas and Gaza. Sophia Laforteza sits at top 1 for Hybe's girl group project, the debut Dream Academy. Although one of the oldest who joined the search for Hybe's next girl group, Sophia Laforteza's sparkle did not dull through all the challenges as she battled her way to being the creme de la creme out of 120,000 international candidates on the debut Dream Academy. The daughter of singer-actress Carla Guevara and Newport World Resorts Casa Buenas executive chef Godfrey Laforteza will now be competing to be a member of the final group lineup.